Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? My name is Rob and welcome back once again to the channel. This is the channel on YouTube where I show you guys my Canadian-based investing portfolio, and this video and this channel is geared towards beginners and people who want to kind of watch me build my portfolio along the way and kind of just follow alongside with me, because investing is a long journey and there's a lot of ups and downs, and I know it can be a little bit boring, it can be a little bit bland, especially if you take a more conservative kind of regular everyday approach, which I do, and I do recommend you guys kind of consider as well. So this channel hopefully gives you guys some inspiration, shows you guys, give you guys some, show you guys how the growth happens over time. You guys can get inspired by these videos I do. So in today's video, like usual, we'll be doing a portfolio update. I'll show you guys how much income I've been making, and I'll show you guys kind of some of the stocks I'm kind of taking a peek at today. It's not going to be anything too crazy, just the usual. And I know I haven't been posting too many videos lately because like I mentioned before, I took a bit of a break. I haven't posted a video for about a week or so now, so I figured it's probably a good time to do one, and I have some free time today, so I'm going to do a quick little update on that. So what we will be doing is we'll jump inside the Wealth Simple Trade account, the portfolio. I'll give you guys an update on a portfolio and the stocks. I'll show you guys what stocks I'm going to be buying today, and then lastly I'll give you guys an update on the dividend income like usual, so you guys can see how that's been compounding and growing. It's been really cool this month because we actually have a pretty good dividend month, and you guys will see as we get towards the end of the video. So anyways guys, if you guys want to support the channel, there will be links to Wealth Simple Trade and all the different things I promote in the description of this video if you guys want to check that out. But otherwise, be sure to like the video. It really helps out the channel, and subscribe if you guys want to see more videos. So anyways, let's jump inside the Wealth Simple Trade portfolio and let's see how our stocks are doing today. Alright guys, so here is the Wealth Simple Trade portfolio. We have 3 portfolios here, as we'll cover in just a second here, but I just want to show you guys the total here. We finally hit $100,000 inside the stock portfolio. This was a goal that I've been kind of shooting for the past couple of years. I think I was like 27 or 28. I made a goal. I wanted to hit a 100K portfolio, or a net worth basically, by the time I hit 30 years old. And I turned 30 earlier this year in January, so we finally hit this goal just before the end of the year. But honestly, that was a pretty ambitious goal for where I was back then. But it's super cool to see it, and it actually is pretty surreal to think that I actually saved that much over the past couple of years. And a good chunk of that, the reason why I was able to hit that, was through saving my money, being very frugal, but also investing my money. That those investments growing over the past couple of years really made a big difference. So that was a huge goal for me. We finally hit it, so that's super cool. But it's split across 3 different accounts inside, or 3 different portfolios I should say, inside my account. We have the personal account, which is the newest account that we've kind of been building. We have the RSB, which we just started as well. And then we have the good old-fashioned TFSA that we maxed out, which was originally 2 separate TFSAs that we transferred into one in the beginning of August. So that one's going to be our biggest account here. So do a quick little update on the TFSA just so you guys can see how it's been growing. So over the past day, the TFSA is up $316. A bit of a rebound going on over the past week, up 2%, which is about $1,800, which is quite a bit. 2% doesn't sound like a lot, but when you get a bigger portfolio, I mean, that could be $2,000. That's quite a bit of money. Over the past month, once again, sitting around the 2%, and then over the past three months, a little bit over 2%, and then 1 year, the portfolio is up 9% over the past year, which is about $7,000, and then all time, the portfolio is up 8%, which is $7,000. So that's pretty sweet. Once again, just consistently growing on a regular basis. And if we take a quick little peek at the personal account, we can see that the personal account is about up 5% all time as well, which is about $400. So even that account, which is pretty new, we just started it a couple months ago, is still starting to compound and grow. And before we go any further, I'll just give you guys a quick little update on what stocks I've been kind of buying, just to show you guys, like usual. It's going to be pretty basic stuff. I've been buying today I bought TD and VFV. So VFV is the S&P 500. TD is one of my favorite stocks, but I've just been kind of buying the same old, buying a lot of my ETFs. Like as you guys can see, over the past couple days, for most of this month, I've just been buying the ETFs because once again, I've been busy, but also because I've wanted to kind of build up some of the different ETFs. They're kind of my go-to buys. If you guys are ever confused, or you're just, I don't know what to buy, I don't know what the stock to buy or something like that, just buy your ETFs. It's a simple solution. It's easy. You don't have to do too much thinking, and ETFs perform very, very well. I do buy individual stocks from time to time. Like as you guys can see, I bought some TELUS, I bought some Algonquin, I did buy some Shopify and some Alimentation Couche-Tard. And if we take a quick little peek at my TFSA, you will see that I do have 13 positions in total. So I do hold some individual stocks like Algonquin Power, Alimentation Couche-Tard, CNR, Fortis, H&R Rate, Manulife, RioCan, TransAlta Renewables, Severia Corp, TELUS, and TD. That's what I hold inside my TFSA. But honestly, guys, I do focus on the ETFs. That's the main part of this channel. Once again, this is fundamental investing, and I think every type of investing, whether you're going to be more hands-on or not, you should focus on ETFs to a certain degree. So that's why we focus on ETFs inside this portfolio. But once again, I haven't done I'm not buying anything too crazy, but realistically, I mean, you could buy any one of these stocks. They're all good quality stocks and they all will do well long term. So it's up to you guys what you guys want to buy, but that's kind of what I've been focusing on for this month, especially since I've just been really busy with things. Alright, so the other thing I want to talk about really quickly before we end the video is the dividend income. So I'll go over the dividend income for this month, and it's been pretty sweet. It's been pretty good, and like I did mention before, like at the beginning of August of this year, I did make a big transfer inside this account. I basically combined two accounts to one, and I've been focusing on that account in Wealth Stuff with Trade. Is the one you guys just seen, but we're focused on Canadian dividend stocks and US growth stocks. So we're kind of combining the two to get a good balanced approach here. And one of the cool things is that the dividend income is really starting to compound and grow, and you guys have seen this. So let's jump inside the spreadsheet and I'll show you guys how much dividend income we made for this month. But the cool thing is it's been pretty good. And I actually went to the grocery store the other day, and me and my girlfriend spent about $200 on groceries for the month. It was a good chunk of our groceries, and we spent that all with our dividend income. So that's pretty cool. So you guys can see it might be you might just get a couple bucks here and there, but once you stick with it, it does add up at the end of the day, especially if you take, you really appreciate, the income and you use it like we've been doing. So anyways, let's jump inside the spreadsheet and let's see how the dividend income has grown over the past little while. And when it comes to the dividend income for the channel, I'm going to show you guys that it's been a pretty good month as well. Over the past couple of days, we did get a dividend from Algonquin, so that's Algonquin Power and Utilities. Once again, I hold most of these stocks in both of my accounts. Some of them I don't, but most of them I do, since the personal account is an extension of the TFSA. But some pretty big dividend payments. VDY paid us a huge dividend of $100 at the beginning of October. VFE as well. VFE is a quarterly based ETF that pays a quarterly based dividend. So when it does pay its dividends, it gives you pretty big chunks, but this is 3 months worth of dividend. So just kind of keep that in mind. But $130 is pretty sweet nonetheless. And then some other individual dividends here as we go down the list here, just from some of our individual stocks. And if we take a quick peek over to the actual spreadsheet here, we can see the total dividend income for the month of October, which is our 22nd month of investing, almost 2 years. Almost our two-year anniversary with our portfolio is $295 in total. So an absolutely huge month for dividends. Once again, previous month September was $159, but keep in mind again our big ETF VFE, made a big chunk of that new dividend payment for this month. That's why it's so high. Normally, like next month, we might hit more of a $100 to $200 range, but our total dividends is just shy under $1,300. So once again, it started off small, but it's starting to really add up here, and you guys can see it's just been growing. And just simple things like paying for a grocery bill is pretty cool. Our dividends are getting to the point where it's paying for the food we eat, and that's pretty neat. And we go over to this cool little chart. You guys can also see a visual representation of the different the portfolio and all the different months in terms of our dividends. So once again, pretty small in the beginning and just been consistently growing, and then our latest month obviously kind of blew things out of the water, but that's because we did do a big transfer in August, and those dividends are starting to kind of compound and grow there. So just want to show you guys so you guys can get some inspiration and see how things do grow over time. It's slow in the beginning, but it does add up. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. One thing I do want to mention really quickly is there's been pretty consistent, as you guys have seen, a lot of spam on YouTube, a lot of bots, a lot of people pretending to be me. I'll just do this quickly so you guys can understand this. I will never reach out to you guys. If you guys want to talk to me, I have my email in the about section of my YouTube channel. Use that email if you guys want to talk to me. Anybody else talking to you in the comments or trying to impersonate you or impersonating me, trying to reach out to you guys is 100% a spam or a scam. I will never do this, so be careful online. And this is just a good rule of thumb. If people are reaching out to you and trying to give you financial advice, or they're trying to manage your money, just stay away from that stuff. Go to people you trust, go to sources you trust. Don't do it to strangers online. They're 99.9% of the time trying to scam you. So just be careful of this stuff, guys. I try my best to to stay up to date with the comments, but there's so many bot accounts, and every time I report a comment or I delete one, like 1,000 other ones just pop up. And you can see this with all kinds of channels on YouTube. It's everywhere. So I'm hoping that YouTube kind of fixes this issue, but at least in the meantime, just good rule of thumb is to ignore the comments. Don't, you know, delete them, report them if you guys have the free time, but just ignore them and don't listen to people pretending to be me online. It's a good point. Good rule of thumb there. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys be safe, you know, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So if you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and remember to subscribe if you guys want to see more videos and whatnot in the future. So hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Take care, have yourself a good weekend, and I'll see you guys later.